Hi, my name is Sarah Bryant with the Bible Journaling Ministries creative team. Today, we are going to learn how to create a simple prayer pocket as we journal in Psalm 5:3. So if you're ready, let's go ahead and get started. Welcome. Again, this is Sarah Bryant, and today I'm going to show you how to make a simple prayer pocket as we journal in Psalm 5:3. I am using this really cute printable, and you can get that in the Bible Journaling Ministries store on their website, which is at biblejournalingministries.com/store, and it is the Psalm 5:3 Hear My Voice printable, and it's got a lot of really cute images on it, so I really liked this one. This really spoke to me because I love having my coffee in the morning and I liked all the cute coffee images. So I'm using that printable today, and a few other items that I'll be using today. Some sort of adhesive. I have glue, and I also have an adhesive runner. I have some scissors here in case I need to trim anything down. I just have my date stamp here and some regular black ink. I have a black micron pen and a couple of highlighters that coordinated with the printable here. I have some washi tape that coordinated with the colors of the printable, and I also just have some really cute trim here that can be used for different kinds of crafts that I had on hand, and it coordinates with the printable as well. So let's go ahead and dig into this. I wasn't for sure what I wanted to do when I started looking at this printable, and I love this verse. I'm going to go ahead and read that to you. It's Psalm 5:3, and this is in my brand new pink illustrating Bible, and so this is the NIV version. And what it says is, "In the morning, Lord, you hear my voice. In the morning I lay my requests before you and wait expectantly." And I noticed that in some other versions it actually says watch expectantly. And so that's a really interesting difference in words that they're using, wait versus watch. So, but I really like this verse because it really speaks to me about spending time with the Lord in the morning. And there are a number of different passages that tell us how important it is to spend time with God in the morning. And in fact, some of them talk about early in the morning. But that's for a different discussion. And so I wanted to do something totally different today with this. And what I did, I have my basic layout here, what I think I want it to look like. And so I have fussy cut my printable here. I'm going to set these aside here, and I've used just some different pieces of the printable. So this is one of the Dex cards, and you can obviously use it as a Dex card, but what I'm doing is I am turning it into, it's actually going to be dual purpose here. I have cut out some of the pink Dex card that is also on it, and I want to trim that down just a little bit here. Oops. I want to set my thing down there. Let's see. So the pink Dex card had really nice lines, which I liked, and I thought would be nice to use for journaling later. And so what I am going to do here is I am going to take this and attach it to the back of this card, but I'm only going to attach it around the edges here. Three edges, creating a pocket on the top here. So what I want to do is run a small glue edge, just around the very edge with my permanent tape runner here. If I'm not doing it on the screen here because I don't have anything protecting that piece of my Bible right there, and I do not want permanent adhesive on my Bible. However, I have just a tape runner here, and it's a permanent tape runner, and so I have run it on the back side of this pink Dex card piece, and so it is just around the 3 edges, the bottom and the 2 sides, and I am just going to adhere that part to the back of this really pretty colored green Dex card here. Let's line it up just a little bit better. Thank you. Okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. I can trim it down a little bit if I need to, which is fine. And so now it is going to be adhered just like that. Let's trim down if I have any right here. Okay, trimmed that part down. And so this is going to be the front, and this serves as a pocket to stick a little prayer in if I would like to do that later. And plus I have journaling space on the back of the card, which is great. And so Dex cards can be used for many different purposes. Lots and lots of different things you could use them for, truly. But I just wanted to show you something a little different that you could do with your Dex cards today. And so the next thing I want to do is kind of, let's highlight my verse here. I have pinks and green. I have a pink and a green. I think I'm going to use the pink here. In the morning, Lord, you hear my voice. In the morning, I lay my requests before you and wait expectantly. Love it. Pretty, pretty. That turned out very nicely. Okay. Sometimes I like to underline it too, just to give it a little more pop. And I'm doing that with my micron pen today. I love my micron pens. Okay, let's get those out of the way here. Okay. Oops. Okay. So I am going to embellish my card a little bit here. And while this is nice, I wanted to give it a little more of a 3-dimensional look. And I'm going to work on that here. I don't want to mess that up before it dries. Okay. I want to, let's see, I liked this little piece here and this. So I'm just going to be covering up what would be the holes if I were going to put this in something and actually use it as a Dex card. Since I'm not doing that, I'm just going to do something a little bit different here and cover that up. So I'm just going to put a little glue on the back of this pink piece of, and I just printed this out, the printable, I just printed it out this time on regular cardstock, just regular white cardstock. Sometimes it's nice to print it on clear sticker paper. I do it a lot on cardstock. It just depends on what you want to do with it. Let's move this off of my Bible just for a minute because I don't want the glue to get on my Bible page when I'm doing this. Here, let's get this. It doesn't have to be perfect on here, but nope, it needs a little bit more glue. Didn't quite get it all the way glued down for the length of my width of my Dex card here. Okay, and so I just put some glue on the back of that, to add just a little bit of pop on my card. And now I'm going to, I think I'm going to scoot my Bible here just a bit, since I'm working on, you know what, actually what I can do is just move this to the front. So I just have my page protector here. And one thing I noticed about this is the Dayspring protector that is made for the Illustrating Bible, and it fits perfectly in my dark green Illustrating Bible, but when I went to pop it into this pink one, the spacing is not the same. So just a note, side note on that. Don't know if anybody else has had that issue or not, but I noticed it just now, in fact. Okay, so let's scoot that back down here. And okay, so I have this piece on my card, and that is pretty fast drying glue right there. So let's go ahead and get the rest of these pieces on my card here. So I want to kind of place them before I get the glue on here. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Where's a pencil? There we go. It doesn't have to be perfect on here, but I don't want to really glue too much around the stuff that's going to stick out here, because I don't want this sticking to my page. I just want it sticking to this card, since it's going to open up. So I just want glue on this piece here. And then, so I want to try to line that back up, if I can here, with there we go. So I just want it, that's great actually. That lines up really well with the edge of my Dex card here on the front. Nice. Okay. So I have, actually I could trim this off. Could have trimmed that off first, but guess what? I didn't. Okay. So I'm going to trim this off right next to the Dex card there. Okay, and my little clock here is going to hang over the edge just a tad, so that's great. And then I want to get my cute little coffee cup right here. Do I want it straight or do I want it at an angle? Nope, I think I want it fairly straight here. And I want it to, let's see. So basically I want this to kind of be like coffee time. Get it? Cute. It is pretty cute. I actually really like this printable. It kind of grew on me, I think. When I first saw it, I was like, that's kind of cute. But then, like, the more I looked at it, the more I really liked it. I think I just really started liking the color scheme a lot. And it's just a really calming color scheme to me, I guess. If that makes sense. Let's see, where is my line here? There it is. Let's kind of line it back up where I had it. And awesome. So that's going to be my little coffee time card there. Let's go ahead and trim off. I think I got some glue on the back side. It's the end of the world. Okay, I'm going to trim this back. Trim that off right there. Come on. Actually, I did get some glue right there on my mat, but guess what? That's the whole point of having a protective something on your pages while you're working, or behind your page while you're working on it. So there's Where's, how did I have to get that off of there? Okay. So I have the bottom part done. And the top part, so I want to get my heart up here. And my little coffee bean. That's such a cute little coffee bean. Or maybe it could go this way too. It's kind of cute. Or it could even do that. As usual, my indecisiveness kicks in, or I could. Actually, I really like that heart. Okay, now I'm going to have the issue though of the card opening. So I don't want to lose any of my heart here, but I can just tape it here. Okay. I think I want to fussy cut this out and put it right there. Once I do it, that's it though. Haha. Okay. I'm going to do it. So, as you move along in your journaling, if you're anything like me, things definitely don't always stay the same as what you're planning, and they definitely can change as you're going along. But that is okay, and that is one of the fun things about it, in my personal opinion. And I love the fact that printables are so versatile that you can do just so much different stuff with it. And I am I very much like using things kind of, yeah, I like that a lot. Non-traditionally, or in a way that is different from what you might think originally when you first look at it. For example, this Dex card, which is going to be a little prayer pocket that also opens up. Okay, so I am going to, this is going to be really cute. Okay, I haven't made one of these before. I've done pockets, and I have done like tip-ins or tip-outs, but I've never really combined the two things like I'm doing right now. So I thought, you know what, that's kind of a cute idea. So I thought I would go ahead and try it. So it's a interesting little test here for me. Okay, so let's try to get this back on the way that it kind of was. It's up here, like right about there. All right, so I've got my glue on there. Okay, now I've got a little bit of glue on the front, but that's okay because this glue dries clear, which I like. I love this glue. This is a Tombow Mono liquid glue. It's the aqua one, and it's really nice. It's got a thin tip on one side, a pen tip, and then a broad tip on the other side. I really like it. It's just a really nice, easy to use glue, and it is a permanent bond, and it dries clear, and it dries pretty quickly also. Okay, so I got my pocket here. It goes down like this. I could put a fun little prayer or anything I wanted in there, really. Okay, and then my heart here, and then my little coffee bean up here. Cute. Yes. There are some other little coffee beans. You know what? I may add some of those now since I have. That is fun. These are so cute. Oh my gosh. I do enjoy drinking my coffee. I could put a coffee bean down here. There's some cute little bitty ones on there too. That would be cute. Maybe a couple coffee beans down here or something. That would be cute right down there. I just like to kind of play around with it and see what looks nice. That's cute. I like that. And I don't think it's too much. I really like it. And then what I did was I actually cut a couple of different things up from the printable. I think I got the Psalm 53 there were a handful of Psalm 53s on here and some different colors. So that gave me some different options. And then I layered it with some of the coordinating colors, the dark green and the orange. So I like that. I think I like the way that looks a lot, actually. Let's get this coffee bean on. You know what? Let's get these little bitty guys on here first, actually. And there's one. Let's kind of turn it a little. There we go. You don't have much time if you want to move stuff around with this particular glue. It actually does dry fairly quickly. So cute. Oops. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I wanted to space it out just a little bit. Cute, cute. Oh my goodness, I really I really like this a lot, actually. I'm gonna get this guy up here. Okay, now there's this coffee bean right here. Excellent. And just a little bit of extra, something that I didn't like on the bottom of that, so I kind of trimmed them off. Okay. And then just kind of like that. Okay. Yeah, that is too cute. Okay, and then my Psalm 5:3 here. It's kind of going to go in the center of my card here. And a lot of times I actually will I've been known to cut up the bookmarks on these printables. And I also use them sometimes just as bookmarks, but I love WordFetti. And so the bookmarks a lot of times on these are nice and large, and I love that that is the case, and I love large WordFetti. So let's push this down for a couple of seconds here until it is dry. And I debated doing some sort of coloring to my page here on the background, and I finally just decided I really didn't want to do, I didn't want to do anything because I wanted the focus to be on this card actually. But I am going to do a little bit of embellishing here. Okay, so my card is basically done, and this is what it looks like. It turned out really cute, actually. And so then the back has some journaling space and my little pocket that I can stick a prayer in, or some other special journaling that is just between me and God. So now I am going to put this back under here. Okay, so so this, I think I want to kind of just be right there. And okay, now what is going to happen is this card is going to not only be the little pocket behind it, but it's going to open up, and it's going to open this direction. So it's a tip in, tip out, whatever you want to call it. It's going to open and close. All right, so I'm going to use this pretty bright pink glittery washi tape because it coordinates with my printable here. And so what I am going to do is I am going to adhere it to, okay, let's see if I want to tear it. Maybe I want to tear it to give it kind of a little fun look. It doesn't have to be perfect, okay. But I want it to, I think I want it to sit right about there. And then I kind of want it centered, at least straight on my page here. if I can get it that way. Again, stuff doesn't have to be perfect, but all right, let's see if I can do this without covering up my coffee bean down here at all. Might have to scoot it over just a bit. One thing I do like about washi tape is it's very forgiving. It's very forgiving. You can move it around quite a bit and it's still okay. Okay, so I'm going to adhere the washi just on the very edge of my card here. And I'm going to trim it. No, I'm not going to trim it. I'm going to tear it. And it's going to be basically the same length as my card here on the side, minus this top part where the heart is. Okay, so let's kind of get it back in where I think I would like it, right about there. And just press it down. So now, hypothetically, what happens, use my bone folder and give it a nice push down here. Now what happens is it opens up like, oops, my heart is going to stop it from opening right there like that. That's not good. Okay, let's see, how can I fix that? I could leave it. It kind of will still open up. Not really. Or what I could do is just put some more tape on this side and just use it as a pocket instead of an opener and a pocket. And then actually would kind of be cute. Or I could change the heart to, I hate to trim it down on the side though. The debate, the great debate, when things go differently than you planned. Not wrong, just differently. Okay, there's some other hearts on my printable here. If I change it up a little bit there. Okay, let's see what else I have. I think I'm just going to washi tape the other side and just leave it as a pocket and not an opener and a pocket. Okay. Yes, nice. Okay, now, okay, so that changed just a little bit, but that's all right. Stuff changes. Okay, so now it's still, I can still slide stuff in here just fine. Okay, so it's just a little, still a nice little prayer pocket, and I really love the washi tape color, how it blends in with the printable here. And on that note, what I wanted to do here, I think, is just to give my page a little more pop, is to do a couple lines of washi tape down here. You know what? I'm going to measure it because I would like it to line up on my page here. Okay, so if I do it, let's mark about a ½ inch there and a ½ inch there. Now if I line up my washi tape with my marks on the top and the bottom, then it should be, hypothetically speaking, straight. Okay, so I want to, yeah, that's cute. Okay, I want to trim the back off of this, so I'm just going to turn it over on the back side and trim the washi to the size of my page here. Do the same thing here. Okay. And then I would like to do, I think, another one of these. And I'm going to measure from this one. I'm not going to do a 1/2 inch this time. I think I'm only going to do maybe 1/4 inch in between the two. So just about like that. And then I can line up the tape here and here. That is very close. May not be perfect, but it's close. Okay, so now I will turn that over. I had a piece of washi tape that flew somewhere. I don't see it. That's okay. Okay, and then I'm going to trim this one off. The back side there, lovely. Okay. Okay, now the final touch on my page. Oh, I do have a couple other. Let's see what I have here. A cute little milk carton. You can tuck in here. That's kind of cute. It could definitely be used as a little journaling piece. That's really cute. And this could really be anywhere. Although, let's see, I could put it down here. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure about this coffee bean yet, but this is a cute little, that can be a cute little journaling piece right there. Okay. Now, the final thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use this as trim on my page. So I think I want it to be like this on the top and on the bottom of my page here to finish it off, because it coordinates really well with my printable here. And so I am just going to take this combo glue and run it all the way along the top of my page here. And then I'm going to take my trim and place it on the top as straight as I can here, and just kind of hold it down for a minute. Okay, let's see. There. Oh, yeah, don't be crooked. And so just kind of hold it here for a little minute. This glue does dry fast, but by fast it's probably a minute or two. So it's not like hot glue or instantaneous like that fast, but it's pretty quick. And I think this is the first time I've used this type of trim in my Bible, and I just thought it was really cute. And so I had it on hand, and since it was this really cute green color, it really matched this printable really well, and that is really cute. Okay, and it's also very soft. Oh my goodness. Okay, now I'm going to let that dry for a minute while I do. And I am really debating on this card here. Things are changing just a bit. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. Okay. I love the bright color of the washi tape on here, but since I think I'm going to do it permanently on here, let's see, I don't want to cover that scripture. Let's do Let's change it out a bit. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's cute. I'm not a big fan of covering up scripture at all. Like, at all. I want to be able to read it most of the time, although sometimes I have covered it. Okay, that. If I scoot it up just a bit, and I could trim it off that side. Okay. I'm changing my mind again. Quite indecisive this evening. It happens. Let's see. Okay. I am going to put it back here. I'm going to put it back the way it was because I think that's the best way for it. I'm just too indecisive. But look how versatile the washi tape is. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Indecisive. Yeah, I think that does look the best. Okay, I'm going to leave it that way. Okay, I'm going to tuck my little milk carton right there, which is cute. And then I am going to run my, oh, where's my, oh, there it is. My trim. Okay. So I'm going to run my trim on the bottom of my page, and then this page will be done. Oh, I didn't date stamp it, but then it will be done. Okay, so I have some trim there. Now I'm going to run my glue across the bottom here of my page. And then I'm going to call it a night. So this trim is so cute. And I'm so glad I had it. Because I just really love this. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be putting trim on everything now. Haha. It is really, really cute, though. Really. Let's see. And this is trim you could get. I got it on Etsy, but you can get it. I mean, my gosh, you could get it at Michael's or probably Walmart or anywhere. Okay. Anywhere that has sewing supplies, really. I'm sure would have it. Something similar. Okay. I'm going to hold this down just a couple seconds here because I want it to dry pretty well here on my page. Yeah, cute, cute, cute. So if you go to do something similar, don't make the same mistake I did on this right side, or you could just trim the heart and add something else altogether, which would be just fine too. And I may end up doing that, but I really like the way the heart looks with the coffee, so I think I'll just probably just leave it alone. So I need to trim my extra, trim off of my top of my page here. Oops, that went in my binding there. And how am I going to do that one? I think I'll just do it. Let's see. Turn my hand around and that's how I can do it. Carefully. Perfect. Okay. Come on out of there. There we go. Okay. There is that one on the top. That trim is so cute. This almost makes me feel like a Valentine's Day page. Okay. You really could add some more of this stuff off of this printable for like little journaling pieces here. In fact, this part right here is really cute. This little coffee maker or espresso machine on this printable, and I really like it. So I'm just going to quickly fussy cut it out since I'm not going to be really doing anything with it here. Besides, I'm just going to show you kind of how simple it is to just add stuff here in your little pocket. Because this at least has some good size to it, where you could write a prayer or do a little note or some journaling on the back side of it. So this is all I mean. And just stick that in there. That's really cute. Your little coffee maker there and your little milk carton. That's just really cute. Okay, so sometimes my washi, especially if I've had it for a while, is not quite as sticky as it used to be, so I'll just run some glue on the back side. No big deal. So I may need to do that with that one, but that's okay. Okay, I'm going to trim this off right here. The back side of my page. There's that one. And I'm going to trim, I'm going to flip this. It's easier to flip it and trim it than not. Okay. There is that part. And I actually could even go back in and add some of this to my little card right here, or even on the top like this. And I may actually go back in and do that. That's really cute right there. But I think I'll just leave it the way it is for the moment. Okay. So we have, you can see my trim on the back side. And there is that. And my little journaling cards in my pocket there. And I'm going to date stamp this. Where am I going to date stamp it? Maybe just over here on the side. Okay. So and then that will be complete. Perfect. All right. So hopefully you've enjoyed this little tutorial here. You can make just a really simple, pretty page without doing too terribly much. And you may change your mind a few times, and that's okay. You're still spending time in God's Word, and that is what is important. But you can come up with a really cute page using printables and change it around from what you think it might need to be used for into something else that you might like. Okay, so I had to come back in really quick and show you where my indecisiveness brought me. I did put some glue on the back side of this, some of my really good glue on the washi tape here. So I have my cute little journaling cards here that I can put in my tag, and I thought, my brain just went, oh, just glue the rest of this heart to the page. And then all I did was I have it so it opens, and it has a pocket so I can put my prayers or other things back in there. And then I just cut this off where it was going to fold over and glued it onto my page. And then so then when it folds back over, it lines up with my heart. So I still kept that part intact. And I have my cute little pocket and my prayer card, and it also opens up so that I can read my scripture. So that is how I fixed that dilemma, and I really like how it turned out. So cute. But I just wanted to show you that. So I hope this tutorial encouraged you to dive deep in the Word of God today. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can be notified when we release new videos. Goodbye.